Should we start? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma akhrijni min dhulumatil wahm wa akrimni bi nuril fahm. Allahumma aftah alayna abwaab rahmatik wa anshur alayna khaza'ina ulumik bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Salawat ala Muhammad. So inshallah everyone's well. We'll continue our lesson on basic Arabic grammar and Qur'anic grammar. We have reached the masculine and feminine now, and this lesson we're going to continue on that one, and we'll finish it off inshallah. So before we finish that off, we'll do a recap of last lesson of the words that we covered and see how many we can remember. So these are all the words from the Quran, so we can learn them, and when we see them in the Quran, inshallah, we know what they are. So Baqarah, cow, naqa, camel, imra'atan, woman, shajara, tree, yad, hand, ayn, eyes, ummah, community, Misr, Egypt, bi'r, a well. Yeah. So these are the words we looked at last week. So inshallah you need to remember them. When we do the quiz in our following lesson, you know more of them. And then we looked at how do we know which of these nouns are feminine and which ones are not. So these are a mix of nouns on there, so we need to identify the feminine ones. Yeah. So we start off with that side. The feminine one will change to red, and the masculine will change to blue. So Baqarah, masculine or feminine? It's feminine because of, what's the sign? The ta. So this one is feminine because of ta. Kitab, masculine, correct? Bint, yeah, daughter or girl, feminine. Qalam, pen, masculine. Naqata, feminine. Imratun, feminine. Lisan, tongue, masculine. Yad, hands, feminine. Why is yad feminine? Yeah, so part of body which come in pairs are feminine. Anything else which is singular is masculine. Khalifatun,
masculine.
Yeah, so this one is masculine in terms of exception. So it has the ta marbuta, but Khalifa is defined as masculine. Earth, the earth, feminine, masculine. This one is feminine. This one is one of the exceptions, which is defined as a feminine according to the grammarians. Kursi, a chair. This one is masculine because it doesn't have any of the signs. Yeah, so it's not a feminine. It doesn't have a ta marbuta, and it is not in pairs in terms of our body part. And shajara, feminine. So mashallah, we got most of them right, nearly all. So that's good. Now, which of these are which? So it's going to come up, and we looked at the pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, the different ones. These are used in the Holy Quran. So we need to identify which one is which. So alladhi. Which translation is for alladhi? He who is correct. So alladhi is he who. Yeah, so singular for male. Tilka. These. These.
Yeah, but tilka. These are the signs.
Yeah. This one is that in the sense, but brother is also correct. These tilka is also sometimes used in these as well. So it is sometimes used in the plural sense as well. We didn't cover the plural sense. We only covered in the singular sense. So tilka was feminine for that. Ulaika is those. Alladina, they who. Hada, hada is this. Allati, she who, correct? Ha'ulai, these. هذه. هذه was the same as هذا. Yeah. So this is feminine. Yeah. So هذا and هذه both mean this, but one is for masculine and one is for feminine. Yeah, it depends which one you have. And ذلك. It can't be these. Yeah, ذلك was that. So ذلك and tilka. ذلك was masculine and tilka was feminine. Yeah, and that one was done. Any questions on the previous lesson? No?
Zalika means that.
ذلك means that.
But in Quran it says Zalika kitabu. There's a verse.
ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه. Yeah, this is what is translated as that book.
That verse is translated, and this is the book where there is no doubt. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه.
Yes, sometimes it can be like that, but that's what I have understood. It's like this. Sometimes it can be translated like that as well. Yeah. This is what we're going to look at. Why is it important to know the gender masculine and feminine? Because it has these three effects. It affects the words before the noun, it affects the words after the noun, and words instead of the noun. So it has these three importance in the Holy Quran that we need to know why masculine or feminine words we have. So before the noun is the correct use of demonstrative pronouns that we have looked, like this, that, those. So hada, hadihi, tilka, and so on. So we can see in this holy ayah, it says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, وَقَالُوا مَالِي هَذَا الرَّسُولِ يَأْكُلُ الطَّعَامَ وَيَمْشِي فِي الْأَسْوَاقِ. So in here, we can see that Rasul is used. Yeah, Rasul is male, masculine. So we have hada used in this case. In this case, وَلَا تَقْرَبًا هَذِهِ الشَّجَرَةَ فَتَكُونُ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. So in here, we have shajara, which is feminine. Therefore, hadihi is used. Yeah, so shajara is feminine. So we use the demonstrative pronoun hadihi, and Rasul is masculine. So we have used hada for it. Yeah, so we can see here, it's highlighted here. So hada, Rasul, and hadihi, shajara. So those are the difference. And I've put this in the text form as well. I've highlighted in that case. So when we know what nouns we have, whether they're masculine or plural, then we know which demonstrative pronoun to use. Yeah, and because we don't write in Arabic, but when we read it, the Holy Quran, then we know how that translates. Although in translation it doesn't make much difference in here. These three, this messenger, we can't tell between masculine and feminine because that we don't have that in English like that.
Tree is a masculine.
I don't know.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
So you see, so different cultures, different things. So in Arabic we have, but in English I don't think we have like that. Do we have? Who's good with English? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have like that. But you can double check. Yeah. So that's with the first one. Is that clear? Why we have it? So before it, yeah, the demonstrative pronoun, the noun that comes after it is important. Which one to use? Depend. If it's masculine, you use a masculine one, and if it's feminine, use a feminine one. The second one, after the noun, so these are known as adjectives in English. These are describing nouns. For example, big, small, tall, and tree. In Arabic, these come after the noun in Arabic. For example, in English, we say big house. Yeah. In Arabic, you say baytun kabirun. So house comes first, and then the description comes afterwards. So it's other way around. Yeah. Or we can say like small room, ghurfatun saghirun. Yeah, so it's other way around. So this is when it comes like this. So in here we can say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَلَا يُنْفِقُونَ نَفَقَةً صَغِيرَةً وَلَا كَبِيرَةً وَلَا يَقْطَعُونَ وَادِيًا. So here, nafaqatan. So this is the feminine noun here because it has ta marbuta. And because of this, the saghir and kabir, which are describing this, so they're saying the small or the large amount of donation, both of them have ta marbuta because of this. So these two have become feminine because of this. So it's following the same rule with the ta marbuta. So whenever they make small or large donations or cross value is going to that. And this one, يسألونك عن الخمر والميسر قل فيهما إثم كبير. So here ithm is masculine, so kabir has been used in a masculine form. So we can see kabir is used here as well, and it is used here as well. It is the same word, which means big, but in here it is used in a masculine form. So we have kabirun, and in here we have kabiratan. So we have the ta marbuta at the end to make it feminine. So that is the difference. So the same word, depending on how you use it, what comes before it, what comes after it can change as well. Yeah, so here kabirun has taken the masculine form because of ithmun, which is masculine. And here kabiratun has taken the feminine form because of nafaqa. Is that clear? Any questions? Yeah, so adjectives are describing words which come after the noun, and they follow the same ruling as the noun. So the gender of adjective describing has to be the same as the noun that you're describing. It has to match.
How about the nature of the tanween or the harakat? Why kabiratan and not kabiratun or kabiratin?
Yes, in the Arabic grammar, the adjective, the harakat must also follow the noun. Yeah, because here we have nafaqatan, that's why we have saghiratan and kabiratan. So the harakat must also follow. Here we have ithmun and we have kabirun. So they must also follow.
So why is the nafaqatan and not nafaqatun?
Why is that tan? I do not know.
It's probably
I think it's because the position it's in. Yeah. If I remember correctly, because that goes in a bit more deeper grammar, because of the la that comes in, it makes it mansub. And when the word is mansub, it is normally in this set. Maybe no. This is mansub. This is mansub. This is mansub.
It's maftu.
Maftu?
Yes, not mansub.
This one is maftu?
Yes.
Because of the tan as well?
Yeah. Because of the haraka on the
Yeah.
letter.
so. What's
Maftu is dhamma, no?
No, it's the cross. It's more cross.
These are
Small,
the terms you
No,
use.
marfu, mansub, and
مفتوح مضموم.
mazmum. No. Maftu, mansub,
فتحة كسرة ضمة سكون.
and
مفتوح مضموم سكون and كسر.
not in that sense. No, not in the fatha kasra dhamma sense. In terms of the position, the state.
Yeah, it's مفتوح because of the فتحة on the last letter.
Yeah,
Or the last
that's
letter
what
of
we just called.
Yeah.
Yani the yunfiqun affects.
ينفقون نفقة.
So why is it nafaqatan? Why is it not nafaqatun?
Well, then it's a chain. So then why is yunfiqun a fatha?
Because the last haraka on the word that comes before nafaqatan is fatha
Okay, yeah, but then
on the noon. So it's
So yunfiquna
maftuha.
is the donation. Yunfiquna means the benefits, right?
Yeah.
spending, yeah.
Spending.
Spending. Yunfiquna benefits, right? It will not.
No, spending. They're spending.
Oh, okay.
So whatever they have, the money they have, they give it in donation.
And nafaqatan means donation.
Yes, charity. Yeah, that's what I remember. So yunfiquna is the fail. Fail can be marfu, mansub, and majzoom. No, majroor, majzoom. And then a noun can be marfu, mansub, and majzoom. The state.
What are these?
Huh? The state marfu means it has a dhamma, mansub means it has a fatha, and majzoom means it has a kasra. That's how I remember the grammatical rules. So marfu, mansub, and majroor or majzoom. So a ism is majroor, no, majzoom, and the other one is majroor. One of them is majroor. Now I got mixed up. Anyways, let's leave the
Arabic
grammatical
is hard.
side. Huh?
I'm an Arab. and it's hard for me. It's hard.
Yeah. So
Did you learn grammar?
so let's focus on the basic grammar for now. Yeah. Let's not go into the detailed grammar. Yeah.
Otherwise, we could-
For the detailed one, we'll have an advanced class sometime, inshallah.
after that,
Yeah.
we can teach us advanced grammar.
Yeah. So we'll only do the basics now. For the advanced one, we'll get advanced teacher, inshallah. Yeah. It is very hard to remember the rules, you know. So as much as you remember, you have to try that much. So as long as you know, if you see that ta marbuta, you know it's feminine, that's our lesson done. Any other questions? So now words instead of the noun. So we use pronouns. So words used on the behalf of nouns like he, she, I, or you. So in Arabic, he is huwa. So he in Arabic is known as huwa. That's the pronoun for he. So we have in this ayah, خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين. So here huwa, which is he, is used because of insan is masculine. So insan is masculine, is for a male use. So that's why we have used the word of huwa.
So if it's feminine, it would be here.
It will be here, correct. So when you form in words, in terms of normal words, so if you have kitabu and you want to say his book, you say kitabuhu. We just add this ha at the end of the word. Yeah. The dhamma at the end, it is because we have just it depends where it is in Arab. So it can be kitabuhu, kitabihi, or kitabaha. No, kitabuhu or kitabihi. Because if something comes before it, for example, if ba comes before the kitab, it will be kitabihi. Yeah, it will affect that. Yeah, so if you want to say his book, you add the ha at the end of it, just the ha bit. And here we have Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. ما المسيح ابن مريم إلا رسول قد خلت من قبله رسول وأمه صديقة. So here, see the ha now has a kasra here, and the ha here has a dhamma here. So this ha, they both mean his. In this case, his mother and before him. So qabal before him and his mother. So both of these has, they go back to Masih ibn Maryam, which is also the Rasul. So both of these ha, they go to Rasul, which is also goes to Masih ibn Maryam, which are both of those words, Rasul and Masih ibn Maryam, is just referring to Jesus or Prophet Isa alayhi salam. So this ha here, instead of using it again, so they say before him, min qabl, and wa ummuhu, and his mother. So these two has go back to the Prophet.
Don't say Jesus, because Jesus is not what we believe in the was.
You can say Jesus or Prophet Isa alayhi salam.
They believe Jesus was God. So that's different.
No, believing is different, but when you say Jesus, you mean Prophet Isa alayhi salam, is the same thing. Referring to him, meaning is a different thing. But Prophet Isa alayhi salam,
Jesus is specific for God, according to Christians.
that's not in my understanding. So, but if it is, we'll use Prophet Isa alayhi salam. Yeah. Is that clear? Yeah. So for he, you can use either huwa as a pronoun, or you can attach a he at the end of it, and it will make his book. Yeah. So you got kitab, kitabuhu, that will be his book. Yeah. Qalam, qalamuhu, his pen, or qalamihi. It depends what it is here. Because of the min, that ha now has a kasra. Yeah. So some words, when they come in, they affect how the ending of the thing is, whether it's fatha, kasra, dhamma. We're not looking into that at the moment. Any question on that? Next one, for a she, we use here. So we can see in here, أو كالذي مر على قرية وهي خاوية على عروشها. So here the قرية, the town, is a feminine because of the ta marbuta. So here the he here refers to the qaryatin. Yeah, here refers to the qaryatin. Although in English they don't have that, so it's just translated as it had fallen on its roofs. Yeah, so the town, it had fallen on its roofs. So they don't have she had fallen on its roofs.
So that means because Korea is a feminine, so that's why we use here.
Correct.
If it was masculine, we would use it, we would use huwa.
Correct. Yeah, so if it's feminine, you use here. If you want to use it in terms of writing, so you got kitabu, you can say kitabuha. So for a feminine, you add a ha at the end. So if you have a word, you add a ha, then that will make it her book or her pen. So qalamuha, her pen, example.
And kalamahu means his pen.
Correct. Is that clear? Yeah, we can see here. وَشَهِدَ شَاهِدٌ مِنْ أَهْلِهَا إِنْ كَانَ قَمِيصُهُ قُدَّ مِنْ قُبُولٍ. So أهلها, أهل means family, ha, her family. Yeah, so her family. So أهل means family, أهلها, adding ha to end of it, makes her family. أهله, his family. Is that clear? Any
So
question?
why we can't say ahlihi?
Huh?
Why we can't say ahlihi? Ahlihi.
You can say ahlihi depending where the word is. Depends the Arab. If words come before it, it affects it. Yeah. So some words, when they come before a letter, it changes the haraka. Yeah. So for example, ba. Whenever ba comes before a word, it makes that word have a kasra at the end. So that is the ruling of Arabic grammar.
But isn't ahlihi male?
Sorry?
Isn't ahlihi the male family?
Yes. I think so. Ahlihi.
Yeah.
Well, why? Because he means she, isn't it?
No. Ahlihi. No, it depends how you say it. Yeah. So if you say he with a just ha and a kasra,
Yeah.
that's one he. But if you say he like this, that's different.
Because ahlihi,
Yeah.
just the final letter of ahlihi is still a ha, but with
Yeah.
kasra. So it's you're not previous.
It's not a he like this. It's not a he like.
yeah,
It's not like this. It's just he, a ha with a kasra. Yeah. So like the other ha that we had on the other page. Yeah. You can't add it like this because the ruling is that if you want to make it ha, you add this ha. So you don't add this to the end. You add ha at the end. That is the rule. Why is that the rule? I don't know. My teacher says when you don't know, you just ask the Arabs and you follow it. So inshallah, that's what we do. We read this in the Hadith Kisa. قال أمين جبرائيل يا ربي ومن تحت الكساء فقال زوجل هم أهل بيت النبوة ومأذن الرسالة هم فاطمة وأبوها وبألها وبنوها صلوات على محمد. Yeah, so now you know. So we read this a lot every majlis, mashallah. So hum Fatimatu wa abuha wa ba'luha wa banuha. So we got ha. These has are all mean her. So it's introducing with Fatima. They are Fatima, her father, her husband, and her two sons. So we can see now how the ha is used in the text. Is it clear?
So in Arabic, husband means Baal.
Sorry?
Baal. What's, you know, Baal, Ba'luha.
Ba'luha.
Okay, that's okay.
Ba with ayn.
Why is it often Fatima wa abiha? Not here, but frequently it's read Fatima wa abiha.
Again, the word where the word comes in, the state that the word is in. So the three states that the words can be in. So we have marfu, mansub, and majzoom. The state that it comes in, it takes one of those. Yeah. So if it is marfu, it will be abu. If it's mansub, it'll be what's it called? Abu. I think it's abu as well, and abi, something like that. One is with alif, one is with waw, one is with ya. Yeah, it depends in which state it is. Abu, Aba, and Abi. Yeah, it depends in which state it is.
They frequently read it Fatima wa abiha, not abuha.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. So the word where it comes in, which position it is in, it takes that grammatical state. Yeah, it takes that position. So that Abu in this case is marfu. I think. So that's why it's taking it with a waw. If it comes in a different state, yeah, then it will change on how it is used.
Like, this is someone else is describing, father
No, no.
would describe it, like my father, then we do baby or maybe
No, because her is its.
ha. So how would you say in Arabic my father?
Abi.
Abi,
Okay.
with a ya.
Her is like third personing it. When you make it third person, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll find out, I'll explain the state, I'll find out for you. I don't remember the exact state it is, but I remember this much. So it depends where the word is, yeah, it will take different haraka. So dhamma, fatha or kasra, yeah. And in this case, because the abu is one of those there's five words which don't follow the rules properly. So we got abu, we got fum, I think mouth as well, and there was something else as well.
So
There's three more.
haraka in English is preposition, right?
No,
What's haraka?
that's harf.
What's in English?
Haraka, we don't have haraka in English. Is this symbols? Fatha, kasra, dhamma, or haraka? Accent?
Yeah, like when
Oh, these are vowels, aren't they? Vowels.
They're more like vowels, yes.
Yeah.
More like vowels. I would say with vowels, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. More like vowels. Because you have alif, waw, and ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E, A, O.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last bit is this one. So for I, you use ana, or you add ya to the end. So if you say kitabu, and you want to say my book, you say kitabi. Yeah. You say qalam, qalami, my pen. So you just add ya at the end of the word, and that makes it my, whatever you want to have, whatever word you have. Yeah. In the Holy Quran we have Ya ibadi alladhina amanu inna ardi wasi'a. So here ardi, earth is the earth, and we have ya added to it, so it goes my earth. Yeah. So ya is added. Ya ibadi, so oh my servant, because of that ya. Yeah, so if you just add ya to it, it makes it my. And for you, you add the kaf at the end. So it's anta or anti, kaf. If it's masculine, you say ka, and if it's feminine, you say ki. So kitabu, kitabu ka, and for feminine, kitabu ki. In the Holy Quran, most of them is with a ka with a fatha, but there is some examples with a ka with a kasra as well, with a ki. So Rabb, Rabbuka, yeah. So your Lord, your Lord. So you means your. You're referring to a person, to thing. So Zuq innaka antal azizul hakim. So here we have the use of anta. So anta, we can also use it for you. So you were dear and noble. Or we can have wadhkur rabbaka kathiran. So rabbaka, your Lord.
And if it's feminine, Rabbika.
Sorry?
Rabbaki would be the...
Yeah, it will be rabbiki, but mostly in the Holy Quran it's used as rabbaka. There is an example of rabbiki as well when it is used when it's talking to Maryam, Lady Maryam, salamullah alayha. The rabbiki is used, like your Lord. But normally most of them are rabbaka in the Holy Quran. Any questions?
So, is there anything that where you need to use anta or?
Yeah, so sometimes anta is used in this sense, yeah, and sometimes rabbaka is used. So anta, when you're talking to someone, is directly. Sometimes you can use this pronoun or you can use this one. Yeah, so you can when you're talking to someone, like you say anta karimun, you are generous. Yeah, so you can talk to someone like that, and you can use anta. Maybe brother can shed more light on that one. Okay, do you say anta karimun?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's mean you are generous.
Yeah. So you can, when you're talking to someone, if you say you are, you can use the anta or anti. If you're talking to a female, you can say anti. Yeah. So you got ka, ki,
He has
ya.
more information, more than me.
So you got who, ha, yi, ka, and ki. 5 pronouns that we looked at. Is that all clear? Any questions? So inshallah, I'll send this in the group. I hope you're in the group. Go through the notes, and inshallah we can do a quiz based on this and some more words from the Holy Quran. Inshallah. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.